Don't you remember your old friend? No, we've never met. I guess it has been a while. 15 years? Not me, must be someone else. Oh, but, God. Hi, my name is Nutmeg, and I have just finished playing Kill or Love. Now, this is a visual novel that's caught my eye because, well, it was free. And you know how I am a sucker when it comes to free games. What I did not expect was that this game gave me... it opened up some old wounds, some old scars left by none other than Monica from the Doki Doki Literature Club. That game was one of the most stressful, traumatizing games I've ever played, and I did not expect this game of all games to reopen that wound. Monica, or in this case, Anna, is an absolute menace, an absolute psycho, and she took me through a whole world of emotions. And just when I thought that she was crazy, everyone in this game is pretty much crazy. If I had actually have a complaint about this game, it would be the twist. When you factor in the twist at the end, or the truth, I should say, I still can't wrap my head around why these two girls would have such an obsession with the main character, especially Anna. It was kind of dumb, but also insane, if you know what I mean. So without further ado, please enjoy my playthrough of Kill or Love. Oh, hello, nurse. Good morning. Did you sleep well? I know her, not just because she's my nurse. I've known her for a long time now. Her name is Anna. Are you comfortable here? Can you sleep well? How's your leg? Closer! Closer! Does it hurt? Are you bored? I am, definitely bored. Make it more exciting for me, nurse. Tell me if there's anything I can do to help, okay? Oh yeah, okay. Oh, Anna leans down and pecks me on the lips. Isn't this a breach of patient and doctor relationship? Bye-bye. But who cares? She's hot. I'm going to kill someone. Whoa, wow, this got dark. Probably. Her name is Anna. What? How are you holding up, sweetie? I nearly jumped at Anna's whispers. I didn't notice her approach. Fine. I'm fine, thanks. Jack, don't you remember what I told you? It's no good putting on a brave face. I'm here for you, okay? What's this about? Does she know? I know everything, you see. Okay, definitely a Monica vibe right here. She leans closer. I nearly faint. Everything. Yeah? Yes. I had a little chat with your doctor, you know. And he told me all about how much trouble you're having down there. Really? As soon as I realized what she meant, my tense body loosens up. That. It's a bit of a problem, I guess. Oh, sweetie. Well, I'm sorry, your health has priority over sex. But don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. She puts her hands on my blanket, starts smoothing it out absent-mindedly. It makes me happy, though, to see you like this again. After how you acted before your accident, I thought... Oh, never mind. Without warning, she leans in even closer. I felt her hot breath on my cheek. But since you're so eager, Jack, I promise that after you're released, I'll give you the time of your life. Oh boy, if only Monica said something like that to me, I'd be all over her. As long as you do one thing for me. Do you know what that is? I do. You want me to remember everything? Yep. Oh, I can't wait. When you do that, everything will be perfect. We'll be together again, forever. So promise you'll remember? I promise. I'll try. I'll definitely... Ah! No. That's not good enough. You promised you'd try before, and look where that got us. Tell me you'll do it. I promise. I'll recall it all. Good. We'll work on that when you get out of here. But if your memory comes back to you before then, tell me before you tell anyone else. Okay. Bye-bye for now. Oh, She actually did give me a couple of scares. Really reminds me of Monica. No. No, I can't do this. I can't start here. I can't do this. No, keep going, my man. Jack, I want to know the story. Remember, there's already too much of that woman in my life. I got to start with someone else. Someone I miss. Grace. Okay, we're jumping to Grace now. Grace was a girl who worked at the same store I worked at. She was, and still is, a kind, sweet girl. She's a little quiet, but that's perfectly fine. I hated her. What the hell? I hated most people and most things. I was a real asshole. No wonder Anna fell for you. I didn't spend time with people. Whenever a coworker invited me somewhere, I turned them down. I didn't chat with anyone during breaks either. It was just how I was, how I always been. I avoided Grace too, of course. She tried to talk to me a few times, but I started avoiding her even more. I only took shifts that she wouldn't take. The times we still ended up working together, I stayed as far away from her as I could. It worked for a while. Then came the day we talked. Really talked, for the first time. Oh, she cracked my armor, did she? She does have a pretty nice rack. I was restocking the shelves alongside an old, greasy, long-haired man when Grace came along. I didn't even look at her. Instead, I became very interested in stacking cans of food onto the lower shelf. I waited for her to leave. Don, you can switch with me, right? You can go help Susie. I already did the bottom shelves there. Don, the old man, thanked her and left. And Grace started working next to me. If only this was in real life, guys. Not just being a reclusive asshole. Girls will just magically come up to you and hit on you. I'm fine on my own. If you want to take a break or something, you can. I'm fine on my own. Oh no, I don't mind doing this. I see. Can't she take a hint? I thought then. It's, in his back. It's his back, you know? What? Don's back hurts a lot, so I asked him to switch. Oh, I see. He has trouble with the lower shelf, so... I get it. I didn't do it to bother you, I swear. I said I get it. Okay. He's just being very rude. Alright, we went on restocking in silence for another minute. I know you don't like me very much, so I thought you might think I was bothering you on purpose? So I'm sorry. Who says I don't like you? Huh? Don't you? You're always avoiding me. Yeah, don't take that personally. That's just how I am. I just don't care about other people. Idiots. If I could go back in time and punch myself in the mouth, I would. So, you like me? What? No, I didn't say that. Get a clue. Just kidding. Okay, she's actually a pretty nice lady. We didn't talk for the rest of the day, so I thought that was that. She'll leave me alone, I thought, now that she knows I prefer it that way. But she didn't. She likes a challenge. I always thanked my lucky stars that she didn't leave me alone after that. Maybe she should have, though, for her own sake. I hope she can forgive me. Dang it. So what happened? This story is actually getting more interesting, guys. I can't believe this game is actually a free. To kill or love. Am I supposed to kill Grace or love Grace, or is it Anna? So far, the game is hinting that Jack wants to love Grace and kill Anna. After that one time, Grace started coming up to me more and more and started talking to me more and more. My guy Jack must be like the most handsome guy in the world. It was a gradual thing, just hello and goodbye. And how are you doing at first? Eventually they grew to full conversations, but I couldn't push her away. I couldn't tell why I didn't do that. I surprised myself every day by not telling her to screw off. Hey Jack, there's this bar just down the road. I hear it's a good place to go. So, how about we go there after work today? To relax. Okay. And when she asked me out for drinks, I surprised myself further by saying, sure. It seems like such a long time. There was a clock on the wall opposite of me. I was going to stare at it for a whole hour, counting down the minutes. Then, when the hour passed, I would get up and leave. Simple as that. But then something happened. You kept talking to her, huh? You couldn't leave her. Grace was having trouble. I had never seen her so awkward. She was stammering, struggling to find stuff to talk about. Okay, she's as antisocial or weird as I am, I guess. I realized it was because I was sitting there, barely saying anything. I was acting all grumpy too. That couldn't have helped. Back in the store, there were so many distractions around us. It had been easy for her to chat with me every so often, a few words here and there. I hadn't had to do much back then besides not. Sitting down, talking face to face, it simply couldn't work like that. After more than a few failed attempts to get the ball rolling, Grace gave up. Oh, no, I'm sorry, girl. She sat there, looking at her drink instead of at me. She was most likely working up the courage to end this early. Nah, come on. In just a few minutes, I'd be free to leave. I found I couldn't stand that, so I started talking. I didn't know why I did it. It feels so unlike me, both feeling bad for someone and talking with no filter. Or unlike the past me. Maybe I was finally warming up to Grace. Or maybe it was the alcohol. I don't know. Maybe it was both. The reason doesn't matter. What matters is that it happened. Back then, there was a part of me that never relaxed, no matter what. No, it wasn't even a part of me. Pretty much all of me was like that. Like a fist that wouldn't unclench. But now, I found I could relax it. Little by little. And before I knew it, I really was having fun in this girl's presence. Talking to her. Laughing with her. Simply spending time with her. What did we talk about? I don't remember. What I do remember is that I had more fun than I had in years. When the hour passed, I didn't say anything. We stayed there for hours longer. Oh, what a cute little love story. Thank you, Jack. I really hope you understand. And I'm so happy that you do. Two loners found each other somehow. I really feel like you're someone I can trust. Well, until Anna comes in and starts some drama. We went for drinks again next week, and then once more after the week after. The week after that, we had dinner together at a greasy little restaurant where we could afford to eat. Soon, we started going out more often, to bars, cheap restaurants, places like that. We took a lot of walks together too, and one time we even went to the movies. After about a month of this, I asked Grace if she'd be my girlfriend. What? Am I not your girlfriend already? Oh, and that's how it went. Oh, she's actually perfect. I might have to kill Anna. Here come the drama. It was then that she showed up. It was a Tuesday, coming up a year since Grace and I started dating. I was at the cash register. Grace wasn't at the store. An old lady was counting her change, slowly, with trembling hands, when Anna walked in. Here she comes. Anna didn't buy anything. She went for the register towards me, empty-handed. I knew the moment I saw her that she meant trouble. Jack? My God, is that you, Jack? She had the nerve to pretend she stumbled upon me by accident, like she hadn't tracked me down. But I didn't have it together. I couldn't see through her acting. I was confused, panicking, not sure why. Excuse me, miss? Is it you? Please don't cut in line, miss. It's not fair to the other customers. The old lady was still tackling her massive coin. She didn't seem to notice much around her. Don't play silly with me, Jack. It's you, isn't it? Yes, my name is Jack, but you've got me confused with someone else. There's a lot of Jacks out there. Oh, come on, you're you, all right. I put a hand on the counter to steady myself. She reached out as if to place her hands on mine. I jerked my hand back like she was going to bite it. It's me, Anna. Don't you remember your old friend? No, we've never met. I guess it has been a while. 15 years? Not me. Must be someone else. Oh, but... God. Anna stared right at me. Threw me. I thought I'd either boil or freeze. Sure, it's you. Let's go somewhere and talk about old times. I know a great restaurant just 2 streets over. Look, lady. Even if I was this friend of yours, I have a job to do. So let me get on with it. You're bothering the customers. The customers weren't bothered one bit. If they hated anyone, it's probably me. After all, I was being so rude to this pretty, charming girl who only wanted to talk to her friend. That's a good point, Jack. What are you doing in this place? It's a pile of trash. Someone like you doesn't belong here. Anna gave me a good hard look. So that's how it is. I'll see you later, Jack. And she went away. I let out a long breath I haven't noticed I was holding. I felt awful. Even though I felt Anna had been right. There had definitely been something familiar about her. But I didn't want to find out more. Next time she comes in, I'll treat her the same way. I told myself, guessing correctly that there'll be the next time, guessing wrongly that it'd be at the store. Oh no. I was coming back from home from a morning shift at the store. I went into our building up to the second floor, down the hall and to mine and Grace's door, and I froze. There was someone standing in front of our door. That someone was her. Anna. Jack? Oh goodness, what are you doing here? Don't tell me you. She pointed at the door as if to ask I lived there. Shouldn't have told her that. Yes, that's my apartment. But obviously she's stalking us. As you damn well know. The hallway air felt warm and stale, soup-like. What are you doing here? I was going to say hello to my new neighbor. So, hello. Wait, huh? And here. She pushed something into my hands. It was a plate wrapped in plastic. There was something brown on the plate. Brownies. I'm sure you'll like them, Jack. But we're not neighbors. I spat the words out. Yes, we are. I'm right over there. Anna showed me the door to the right of mine. Ah, that place has been empty for weeks. I'm pretty sure the guy who lived there before was a heroin addict. He didn't seem so bad now. Wow. What an amazing coincidence, though. To think we end up living so close by again. It's not a coincidence, is it? Pardon? Come on, really? What are you trying to do? It's obvious you planned this. There's no way something like this could happen by accident. She laughed. It was a sound like a fork scraping a plate. Well, you can believe it's a coincidence, or you can believe it's not. Either way, we'll be seeing each other pretty often. Enjoy the brownies. Thanks. I'm not a big fan of sweet stuff, but I'm sure Grace will love them. You shouldn't have told her. Grace? Who's Grace? My girlfriend. I pinpointed at our door with my thumb. We lived together. My idea was that in case she was acting like this because she was interested in me, I'd gently tell her I was taken. Ah. Her eyes just literally changed for a second right there. Grace. Yes. She must be a nice girl. The best I've known. She's lucky to have you. It's the other way around. Well, it's been nice chatting. I'll say hi to Grace for you. I should go in and say hello myself. No need. And she's not there right now. But, bye. I pretended to unlock the door. It was already unlocked because Grace was home. I slipped in and shut the door in Anna's face. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. In the apartment I found out I could breathe freely again. Son of a bee. Talk to this girl, be friends with her? Not a chance. She creeped the hell out of me. Oh! Then there came the sound of glass breaking. It came from where else? Anna's apartment. I went to the wall that separated our apartments. Now there was no sound at all, nothing to explain the crash. I finally overcame my cowardice. I dashed out from our apartment to hers. Uh-oh. Come on, come on! Grace! When I got there, I saw broken glass and blood, and Grace was kneeling down, and Anna stood above her, and they were both smiling. What? They stopped when they noticed me there, out of breath and confused. Jack? Hi, Jack. Did you decide to join us? No, What the hell is going on? This? Anna waved her hand at the floor, at all the bits of glass. White ceramic, actually. There were also scattered cookies and drops of blood. Yes, that! Just looking at the blood made me feel sick, like I was going to throw up, but I couldn't peel my eyes away from it. I've always been like that around blood. I've never had the stomach for it. Grace was picking up the broken pieces of ceramic. There was a little accident. Accident? Yes, what else? Grace, what happened? It's my fault, really. The cookies were hotter than I thought, so I dropped the whole plate. And it was Anna's plate, too. She's cut herself already, look! Huh? She only now seemed to notice the blood around her. But I... Grace checked her hands, turned around for a few times to see it from every angle, but found no cuts there. It's my blood. What? Anna was, I just noticed, holding her left hand tightly with her right. There was a little blood still trickling from between her knuckles. Oh no. Grace's hands hovered around Anna's. She looked willing to help, but afraid she'd do something wrong. How did this even happen? I tried to pick up some few of the pieces. They're pretty sharp, aren't they? I bet she did that on purpose. Hang on, Anna. Oh, it's fine. I don't need you. It's fine. I don't need you to do anything. The way Anna said that was forceful, almost harsh. Grace backed away. I can still help. She remembered I was still there. Jack, go get some gauze. We have gauze? Oh, useless. More frustrated than ever than I'd seen her before, Grace ran off to get the gauze herself. She left me there, in the belly of the beast. I tried being polite. Maybe I am overreacting. Maybe she's not such a bad person after all. Shame about the cookies. A real shame. I didn't get to eat a single one. Well, actually, she picked one up with the free fingers off her left hand. Some of her blood got on the cookie. Before I could say anything, she ate it in one bite. Jesus. It's not bad at all. They're still warm. Do you want one? Pass. God, you make me sick. That's not a very nice thing to say, Jack. But I'll forgive you. She licked her lips. Okay. Oh, man. I should have left, but I was like a frog being stared down by a snake. I wonder what's taking Grace so long. Poor girl. So much worry about a little teeny tiny cut. It's not serious? It's not. How do you know? I've seen a lot of cuts. I can imagine. She laughed. I'm a nurse. That I couldn't imagine. It's still hard to believe, though I see proof of it every day. There's a lot of blood. You don't believe me? Look. She showed me her hand. The cut ran from base of her thumb towards the middle of her hand. The wound was thin, but long and ragged. The skin around the wound was pale and moist, showing how fresh the cut was. I could have puked. She did that on her own. There's no way that picking up a little piece of ceramic could cut all the way that long. Oh, does it look bad? Don't worry, it won't even scar. Stop it! You're really I don't remember what I was going to say. It wasn't nice in any case, psycho. What stopped me was Grace coming back. Sorry. There wasn't any gauze. Here. She brought a roll of pink toilet paper. I hope this is good enough. Thank you, Grace. But I don't need it. You don't? No, see? The blood stopped. Anna flashed me a smile. The corners of her mouth were still red. Oh, God. What a mess, am I right? Yeah, it was all my fault. I meant Anna. You did just meet her, right? Yes. And? Well, I can see why you've been avoiding her. If that's what you mean. Thank you. She's beautiful. I thought she would be some shy little girl or a crazy cat lady or something. But she's like a model. What? No! Don't try to deny it, Jack. It's why you wouldn't want to go near her, isn't it? You don't want to be tempted. I shook my head. I really didn't see her that way. Now with a little more perspective, I can say it's true. What a waste of good looks. God. She's much more beautiful than I am. Don't say that. She's not. She is. Grace dropped her gaze to stare at her hands. Come on. Ah, she wasn't mad that I ruined her plate. She wasn't scared of the blood either. She's just so mature. I took her hand in mine. They were cold. Grace? Jack? You're beautiful and kind. More beautiful and kind than any other girl in the world. I'm lucky as hell to have you. My cheeks burned. I must have looked like a tomato. I wasn't used to say things like that. I mean it. So don't say stuff like that again. Okay? I've been saying a lot of dumb stuff, I guess. Yes, you have. I'm sorry. Real hassle, huh? There you go again. Don't say that. And don't you say sorry either. You've done nothing to feel sorry for. She apologized way too often. You're not coming with us? Again? No, I don't feel like it. But Anna is so great to hang out with. Yesterday we went window shopping. Then we went to a cafe. And then we had ice cream in the park. Sounds fun. It was. Anna is a really interesting person. You should give her a chance. I want us all to be friends. Ah, she's really naive. So please come along. I'll pass. Sorry. A moment later, Anna came in without knocking. God dang it. She never knocked anymore. Ready, Grace? Yes, in a minute. Grace signed. Are you sure you don't want to go? I'm sure. Go have fun without me. Okay then, some other time. We kissed. Right in front of her. Look at her face. She's gonna say, I'm gonna kill this bee. Have fun. We will. Bye. Anna and Grace became friends. Good friends, very soon after they first met. I was against it, but I found it hard to complain, seeing Grace was so happy. They spent quite a lot of time together. Whenever I said anything about this, Grace would tease me. She said I was jealous, but she would also invite me to come with them. I always declined. I eventually got used to it, and things were quiet for a while. Oh boy, you let your guard down, huh? Alright, here she comes. The food tastes amazing, Jack. Thanks, I barely made anything. That's not true. You were in charge of the rice. Yeah, the rice. It ended up mushy. I think it's delicious. Anna ate it like it was the tastiest thing in the world. It's tasty. It reminds me of home. Have you tried remembering what home was like, Jack? I swallowed, choked, and coughed. What was with that all of a sudden? Anna smiled and went on eating. I was just wondering. No, I have not tried to remember what home was like. I don't see why I have to. I'm fine without it. All right. It's a shame, though. Tough. Jack? Yeah? What is it, Grace? I'm with Anna on this one. You are? Yes. Even after you say you were fine with me deciding what goes on in my head? I'm trying to think what's best for you. That's right. You can't spend your life running away from the past. Face it now. Be a man. Even though Anna is being a manipulative psycho, I do have to agree with her on the fact that we have to face the past no matter what it is. I really want to know. It's not healthy to lock up so much. It's not healthy to lock so much of yourself away. It can't be. You have to agree, Jack. I didn't reply. I was eviscerating a chicken drumstick. Anna, I didn't tell you this, but at night, at least once a week, Jack... That's enough! I banged my fist on the table, then was immediately ashamed that I lost my temper. But I couldn't back down. This has got to do with me, and me only. Stay the hell out of it, both of you. Understand? Why are you so... It's no good. I've never gotten this angry before. I needed to be alone. What are you going out, Jack? I am. Have fun. Wait, don't go. I'm sorry I keep insisting so much. You know I'm trying to help, right? Yeah. Then please don't be mad. I couldn't stop being angry. Okay, this is where we probably made a big mistake. We stayed angry at her. It was stronger than me. Can you just do one thing for me? Just so that I know I did all I could? Do what? Can you say you're fine with... No, please say you don't want to remember. Please, no. Please say that you don't want to remember. Can you do that for me? Of course. I hesitated longer than I thought I would. Suddenly it struck me that I was being childish as hell. Yeah, no kidding. But in the end, my anger and my stubbornness won over. I don't want to remember. There. You happy now? I want things to stay as they were. That's all I ever wanted. For nothing to change. Because for once, I was happy. Oh boy. Said that in front of Anna. Well? I'm sorry. You should be. Jeez. I walked out. By the time I came back, Grace was gone. Oh no. August 17. I came back to the house later after a little drinking and a lot of pointless wandering. The apartment was empty. Her things were gone, but I only realized after that I read the letter. The letter was on the table next to our half-furnished dinner. There was a key next to the letter too, her key to the apartment. I remembered the word for word, so why don't I write it down here? Wouldn't that be fun? No way. She just left? Jack, I can't stay with you anymore. You're only going to make yourself more miserable, and I can't help you. And I can't watch you do this to yourself. No way. There's no way she would have left us just like that. It has to be... This was probably written by Anna. Or at least Anna manipulated her into doing it. I pray there's someone who can help you like I couldn't. And I hope you'll be happy. Goodbye. I woke up in the afternoon with a blanket over me. I thought that Grace had done it. That she'd come back. She hadn't. I guess it must have been Anna. I didn't go to work. I didn't eat. I don't remember drinking any water. I don't remember drinking any water, but I must have. And I must have slept a lot too. It turned out I needed Grace more than I thought I did. Certainly more than she needed me. I was all alone that day, that night, and the day after, too. Right up until the evening. Uh-oh. I was about to slip into uncomfortable sleep when the front door opened. My heart skipped a beat before the sight of the person coming in disappointed me. Oh, she looks nice, though. Hello? Hello? Jack? I stared at her. What's wrong? She tried to get me to talk, but I was not in the talking mood. Eventually, she found the letter still on the table, pretended to find it. Oh, Jack. Oh, darling. Go away. You're hurt, I know. She's terrible, isn't she? To have hurt you so badly. The sweater was soft against my skin. It smelled of her. I know. She's awful. Let me help. She brought her hands near to my face. I turned my head away. I'm the one who can make you happy, you know. You won't have to remember that girl ever again. You won't want to. I promise. Her hand found my cheek. It had only been 2 days since I'd last seen Grace. Had last touched her, but it felt like I had already forgotten a person's warmth. I raised my hand to bat hers away, and I found that I couldn't do it. Instead, I put my hand on hers. I was close to tears. There were so many emotions in me that confused and overwhelmed me. But Anna was here, and she was whispering that she'd never leave. Oh boy. We made love. We copulated on the couch. I woke up and found the dark room, incredibly dark. It didn't matter if my eyes were open or closed. The image didn't change. Something wasn't right. The air smelled different. Grace made a soft moan sound in her sleep. She lay next to me. I reached down to make an absolute sure she was there. Jack. To hear her voice instead of was like finding a snake in my bed. I almost fell over the nightstand. Are you okay? Bad dream? Stay. She touched me, skin against skin. I remember where I was and why I was here. Better? Yeah, sorry about that. Good. I settled back onto my side of the bed. Anna ruffled my hair. You startled me. I didn't mean to. It's okay, I know you wouldn't do that. Because you love me. I'm getting kind of jealous. Days went by, maybe a week. Jack. Come on, Jack. I'll laugh. If you don't let me go, I can't go to work, you know. Then don't go. Stay here. Hey, one of us has to go. We need it to live. I need you to live. That's very sweet, but I still have to go. I won't budge. She ran her fingers through my hair. I like that, and I like that. If you get off me now, I promise I'll have a special surprise for you when I come back. Really? Really, I promise. Okay. I forced myself to let her go. After she went away, I laid back down in bed. I waited for her to come back. I did nothing else. Oh boy, this is not a healthy relationship. Anna's surprise was a big plastic bag. Oh no. Please don't tell me it's like filled with blood or the body of Grace. It was swollen, full of something. I looked at her, then at her again, and frowned. You'll see. Come, we need to go somewhere else. Where are we going? We walked for over 15 minutes. My feet hurt, and my legs made clicking noise. My feet hurt, and my legs made clicking sounds. I hadn't really walked in over a week. Oh man. We passed through a tunnel-like opening set in a tall, wide building. Beyond it was a field of brown-yellow grass. It came up to my chest. Surrounding the grass was the sides of a large apartment building. This used to be a courtyard. The building was a mottled, ugly gray. It had most likely been a prettier color before it burnt down. It had so many windows, none of which had glass in them. They gaped down at us, empty and dark. Anna's spot was a square patch of concrete in the middle of the overgrown courtyard. Once there, Anna handed me something from the plastic bag. It was a small gas canister and a box of matches. Okay, Grace is actually alive. Oh, God. So we're just gonna try and burn this place down? Then she emptied the rest of the bag out of the concrete. When I saw the contents, my chest tightened and started to hurt. Anna, this is... On the ground were a few post-it notes, a pair of shoes, but mostly clothes. Okay, they were Grace's stuff. I had seen them before. They belonged to someone I knew. Who? Someone I had known for an eternity ago. Too long ago to remember. But I knew these things were important. You know what this is? Yes. I shouldn't? It's fine if you still recognize them. Completely fine. You're not mad? I'm not mad. Oh, Jesus. Give me that. Anna grabbed the gas canister from my hand. She poured gas onto the clothes and shoes and post-it notes, down to the last drop. Then she tossed the canister aside and stepped away. The canister made a tiny, empty sound as it hit the concrete. Anna? Should I? Do what you think you need to do, Jack. And do it quickly. It's growing dark, and I didn't bring a flashlight. So I did what I thought I needed to do. I lit a match. It took me 3 tries to get it right because of my clumsy fingers. Cradling the little fire with my hands, I brought it over her things. They were wet and stank of gasoline. I held the match lit above them. Why are you hesitating? Don't you want to do this? I don't know. I needed to do what Anna wanted me to do, but the thought of doing it made me want to lie down and cry. I couldn't explain why those things were so dear to me. They just were. The flame had almost reached my fingers. Anna, I don't think... Do it. Do it. I dropped the match. The little fire torched gasoline and bloomed. A sudden heat made me step back. Those things, those shoes and clothes and little yellow notes were all already crackling and turning into charcoal. Anna stood by me. I waited for her to scold me, but she didn't. She put her hand in mine. Our fingers interlocked. You did well. I did? Yes. When it came down to it, you did what you should. I'm proud of you. A warmth filled my chest. My worries for those scattered pieces of nothing on the ground faded away. I was with the love of my life, and she loved me and was proud of me. How could I care about some... I don't even remember what it had been anymore. Old clothes? Whatever. Anna giggled. It made me so glad to see Anna happy. I pulled her closer. After a good minute of laughing, she sighed as if spent and looked up at me. Wasn't that fun? Yeah. The things on the ground had already gone out. They were black and unrecognizable. Let's go back home. Okay, Anna. You're so happy, aren't you? Why wouldn't you? And why wouldn't you be? I'm happy too. The happiest I've ever been. Me too. The happiest I've ever been. Really? Yes. Thank you, Jack. That means the world to me. We went hand in hand. Before we walked into the grass again, I looked back one last time at the things I'd burned. Something moved at the edge of my vision, up in one of the glass's windows. I looked up again, but it was gone. I'd made a casserole. Anna sat on the table and I served it. That was really tasty, Jack. Thank you. I wasn't happy with the meal. It was tasteless, and the meat was tough. But Anna said she liked it. She was so kind. I wish I could help more. What do you mean? With money, I guess. I was being serious, but she laughed. That made me feel a bit stupid. She's basically one of those that want us to be under her thumb, her shadow forever. Oh, Jack, money's no problem at all. I already told you I got a lot saved up, and the rent here is nothing. Oh, okay. Anna hummed contentedly. A minute later, she stopped. There is something you can do, actually. Really? Yes. But I'm not sure if you'd be up to it. Anything. I'll do anything for you. Okay, then. Oh, she's gonna ask us to kill Grace. What is it? How can I help? Wait until bedtime, okay? Okay. When I heard what she wanted me to do, I didn't take it well. I was angry, furious. I felt betrayed. You want me to... Yes. But no! You said I'd never have to remember anything. You promised. What I want you to recall goes much, much further back. It won't be easy, but when you do remember, our love will be the deepest it's ever been. Don't you want that? I do. I love you. I want that. I want to love you even more. Tell me what I should remember. Anna embraced me with happy tears in her eyes, but she wouldn't tell me what I needed to remember. She said it would be pointless if she told me. I had to remember it all by myself. Anna ordered me to sit down in front of the alarm clock every day for at least an hour. I was to do this while she was at work. I was to have my eyes closed. I was trying to dig back in my memory, far, far back. Down the street there was a single person looking sad and abandoned. I waved at her. She looked up, nodded, and walked into the building. Oh, God. Hi, Jack. Oh, it's Grace. Oh my God. I was so happy to see her. I wanted to cry. Grace. We started seeing each other in secret 5 days ago. Oh God, behind her back? I did not expect that. I knew how long exactly. I started counting the days again. That big cloud of confusion in my brain was gone. I wasn't Anna's dog anymore. It was Anna's own fault. What else could she expect, having me dig around my past like that? But it was scary how close I'd come to letting go. If things were a bit different, I might have kept on being a half-mute idiot forever. When I first heard Grace's voice again, I thought I finally snapped. I thought I was hallucinating. But I opened the door, and there she was. Grace? I'm so happy to see you. I thought... After your message, I thought I'd never... Don't say that. Don't say anything. Just for a minute. She put her arms around... We put our arms around each other. We'd only been apart for a few weeks, but so many things had happened that it felt like years. I knew it. You don't hate me. I didn't know what she was talking about. I didn't really care. Only one thing mattered now. Let's go. Get out of here. Let's get out of here. I've been working up the courage to leave ever since I become myself again. As stupid as it seemed, I was afraid of going outside. But with Grace here, I could leave. I could do anything. We can't. Why? Why? You're not going to leave here. Not yet. You want me to remember as well. Why not? Do you have any idea what it's like for me in here? I can't imagine, Jack. I'm so sorry I didn't believe you. I so wish we could just pack up and leave, but Anna is going to follow us wherever we go. God damn it! I stormed on the ground like an angry child. Grace was right. Anna had followed me here. If we left now, she'd do it again. We have to report her to the... No, Jack. No police. They trust her first, a million times over. She's a doctor and we're store clerk workers? I guess they would. Besides, I wasn't even sure if she'd done anything illegal. But what then? What do we do? I don't know. Why is this happening to us? I told Grace about how Anna was trying to make me remember stuff from years ago, but it was so long ago. Anything could have made her obsessed with me. Jack. What? I'm sorry to say this. I know you always hated it when I did. What is it? I had a good feeling when she said it. I didn't like this. I didn't like it. You really have to remember. I pinched the bridge of my nose. There was a big headache coming on right behind my eyes. I know. We can't win against her like this. Not when she knows so much more than we do. I know. All right? Do you think you can do it? I don't want to do it, but I think I can. I never tried. Not seriously. Not since those first few days. Good. Please do try. And now here we were, 5 days later, 2 secret meetings later. I couldn't go on. Grace, I'm sorry. You can't stay here anymore? I really can't. I'm at my limit. No, I'm way past my limit. I'm surprised I've even got it together. Oh, baby, I'm sorry. Have you made any progress? There was an echo of Anna's constant questioning, but Grace wasn't doing it on purpose, I told myself. I kept my anger in check. No, nothing. I can't remember anything from that time. It's like a big blind spot. I can't do it. It's hopeless. If you say it's really hopeless, then I guess there's no use at all. You said the same thing last time, but I still made you try. It's my fault you're in so much pain. No, it's not your fault. It's hers. I need to pack a few things. Wait here. I'll be ready in 5. That's a no again. What? You can't mean... I want you to stay here, Jack. There's no way I can. Just a little more, I promise. She came up to me and felt my upper arms. You're so thin now. But you could still hold her down, right? A chill went over me. What do you mean? Aren't we running away? We can't run away. She'll find us again, and then what? Are you the one suggesting I killed her? She'll find us again, and then what? You can't live like that. Always afraid. I'm sure you can't either. So you're going to... She couldn't mean... Yes. No! It's wrong. It's plain wrong. Yeah, it is. But what else is there to do? She's backed us into a corner. It's practically self-defense. I guess if you look at it that way. No, absolutely not. My head pounded at the temples. I'm so happy you agree. I wish we could do it today, but I need to prepare. Can you stand being here until tomorrow evening? Yeah. Thank you. Tomorrow, Anna has a morning shift, and she'll be back by early afternoon. Let's go for 6 o'clock. Okay? Okay. 6 o'clock. Please, have her immobilized by then. Oh my god! What? She's not as angelic as I thought. Immobilized? How? And if you could knock her out, that would be amazing. I'll see what I can do. Thank you. I'll be outside, in the hallway. When she's all tied up or passed out or whatever, shout out so I know it's safe, okay? Alright. And then, what will you do then? To answer, Grace took a small knife out of her pocket. Oh my god, I don't... She turned it in her hands a few times. Only then did I realize the full weight of what she would do. And And only then did I realize how she didn't seem bothered by it. Oh my god. Grace? What happened? What do you mean? This isn't like you. The Grace I know. I hesitated. What did Anna do to you? Grace's good mood seemed to evaporate. She pressed her face against my chest. She did a lot. She took you from me too. That's the one thing I really can't forgive. Imagine how happy we'd be if she never existed. I put my arms around her. I get it. Then let me do it. Give me the knife. I don't want to see you doing this. Maybe I'll be able to work something out, I thought. Maybe it won't have to lead to bloodshed. I hated the sight of blood. I'm sorry, Jack. This is something I have to do. No, it's not just that. The truth is, I want to do it myself. It's like nothing will ever feel right again if I don't do it. Grace put a hand on my chin. I love you, Jack. I love you too. One day, we'll look back on this and laugh. What? Oh god. This can only end in bloodshed, I think. All three of us die, or we're gonna have a marriage between all three. The evening of the day, Grace told me we would kill Anna together. I worried so much that I got a fever. I couldn't let this end in violence. I just couldn't. So my fever-numb brain came up with the best plan I could. Alright, what did you think of? There was a trace of my past somewhere in the apartment. There had to be. I didn't know where it was or what it looked like, but I hoped that Anna had brought something with her here. I was going to find it. Then I confront Anna with it, and whatever happened after that, I wasn't going to let anyone get killed. I really should have done this before, I thought. That would have saved me a lot of grief. I didn't have to search for long. I found what I was looking for in Anna's nightstand, in the top drawer. It was the only thing there. Anna had come to trust me so much she didn't have bother hiding it, or she would have wanted me to find it. When I saw it, I didn't think it was the clue I was looking for. It was a picture book. A badly made one too. Thick pieces of paper, stapled together, the drawings smeared on with crayons. I read it on a whim. I was curious. By the last page, I wasn't curious anymore. This wasn't a picture book. It was a confession. Can we see it? Okay, we can. The Little Wolf. There was once a little wolf. It had a mommy wolf and a daddy wolf. But mommy wolf and daddy wolf didn't love little wolf. Why is that? They didn't love it, and they didn't love each other. And they fought and fought and fought and fought. And then one day something happened, and the little wolf was all by itself. But the little wolf didn't stay alone for long. One day a family of sheep took it in. She's the wolf, isn't she? Shit. There was a mommy sheep, daddy sheep, and a little lamb, and a big dog named Buddy. Buddy. They were a happy family, but they didn't like wolves. Daddy sheep said the little wolf, wolf should be all locked up away, and he said, you're all lucky to be alive. They did not know that little wolf was a wolf. So the little wolf played along, and it went baa like a sheep, and ate grass like a sheep, and for a while it was happy. But it wasn't happy for long. The little wolf was a wolf. It was hungry. It needed to hunt. It knew how to hunt too. It had seen Daddy Wolf hunt, and had seen him do all kinds of things. Oh God. The first thing that little wolf hunted was the big dog named Buddy. Mommy sheep and daddy sheep were really scared. Oh no, they said. There are wolves around. We should be careful. Little did they didn't know the little wolf had done it. But the little lamb did know. The little lamb didn't like little wolf. The little wolf was afraid. The little lamb was going to tell mommy sheep and daddy sheep everything. And it did tell them. But the sheep didn't believe the little lamb. They didn't believe one word. Why is that? And days passed and weeks passed. The little wolf was hungry again. Very hungry. And so one night it went to mommy sheep and daddy sheep's room and killed them. It ripped them open while they were sleeping. It got their blood all over itself. And then the little wolf went to the little lamb. The little lamb was awake. The little lamb had heard the noise from its parents being hunted. It saw the blood, and it smelled the blood too. The little wolf came closer. And as the little wolf came closer, it saw that the little lamb was not a lamb at all. It was a wolf. Huh? I did not expect that. Just like the little wolf. And I've been hiding here with all those sheep. Maybe it did not even know that was a wolf. The little wolf did not kill it. The little wolf could not hunt one of its own. So the little wolf went away. Before it left, the little wolf, it promised they would meet again. That the two wolves would be in a world of sheep. You bitch. I found it hard to stand back up. Oh, you bitch. This is what you want me to remember? This is what you... This psycho had taken everything from me. Had almost done so a second time. And for what? I swear. I spoke aloud. I imagined my family was there with me. The family she'd taken. I swear I'd what? Not even killing her seemed enough anymore. Or maybe it would be enough. As long as we made it hurt. Oh, God. So they adopted her, but she killed them. She's a psycho, all right? By the time Anna came home, I had been stewing in my hate for hours. My hate for her had become a living thing, eating away at me. I'm back. Jack? Hello? I tried to say hi, but I couldn't. If I had said anything at all, the hate would come spilling out of me, and it wasn't time yet. Where are you, Jack? Anna sounded worried. This made me happy. I couldn't fake anymore. If she saw me, she would know. I ran to the bathroom, slammed the door, and locked it. I'll be here, I thought. Until it's time, I'll stay here. If I see her, I'll lose my mind. Now that I think about it, the little wolf was Jack, or was Anna, but what if we had it other way around also? Anna's foot just came pattering over to where I was. Sweetie, are you okay? She tried the handle, found it locked. You're still sick? Oh, I knew I shouldn't have gone to work. There was a pause, then she tried to open it again. Hey, at least say something, you're scaring me. Jack, can you hear me? I'm fine. Sign of relief. Oh, good. Let me in now, darling. No. I'm staying here for a while. Please open the door, Jack. You don't sound all that good. You sound like you're in pain. I said I'm fine! There came another long moment of silence. Please tell me what's wrong. She walked away, and I thought that was it. But I heard her coming back a minute later. I'm coming in, Jack. Stand back from the door. The hell are you? Something large and heavy stuck the door. Stop it! Stuck again. Oh my God. The flimsy wooden door was starting to cave in the handles. Any more it would splinter. Stop it, Anna! There was a dull thud as she let something heavy drop on the floor. Come out, then. I hesitated. All right. She grunted as she picked up the tool back up. No, wait! Stop, I'll be coming out. The door handle smashed so badly it almost refused to open. She's a lot stronger than I thought. Oh, Jack. Anna dropped what turned out to be a sledgehammer. Dropped it next to her purse, which was on the floor. She all but jumped on me with open arms. I backed away from her. Uh-oh. Something is wrong. I can feel it. What happened, Jack? Nothing happened. Is it your... She went to feel my temperature with her hand, but I slapped it away. Don't touch me! My words stunned her for a second. And we were making such great progress. What went wrong? You know what went wrong. You know damn well! Everything's been wrong, ever since the beginning! You're not making any sense, Jack. So she basically killed our family because she's a psycho, and then she wanted us to herself. And she... But why would she want us to remember? Is it just to kill, for her to kill us? No. She killed our adopted family. But she wanted us? I'm just so confused. No, stay away from me! My back touched the wall. I stumbled. Anna bent down as if to tie her shoelace. I saw her hand go into her purse. Oh no. Then she leaped. She saw me. She was onto me before I could react. I thought that she stabbed me with something, gut me, and then there. Instead, she wrapped her arms around me and put her lips to mine. I tried to pry her off, but she coiled herself around my body like a snake. I panicked. Her kissing was violent, hardly kissing at all. More like she was biting my lips off. I tried to put my hands between her lips and ripped her away, but Anna wouldn't budge. I felt powerless. I couldn't even scream. I tried to, but it was too muffled for anyone to hear. Then, in a moment of luck, I managed to stumble around, Anna still on me, until she was the one with her back to the wall. I half ran, half fell onto the wall. Anna took the brunt of the impact. Ow. That hurt. She was down on her knees now, rubbing the back of her neck with her left hand. Go. Fuck yourself. My lips pulsed with pain, felt raw. I touched them. My hand came back bloody. God damn it. You're real. I realized very late that there has been another flash of pain during our struggle. A feeling like someone had been pinching me very strongly on my left shoulder. I looked on the spot and found nothing there. Anna, what was... She looked at me and smiled, opened up my right hand. It took me a few seconds to see what she was holding there. My eyes were having trouble focusing. Oh, a syringe. An empty syringe. Oh shit. That sure was tricky. That was... What did you drug me with? She waved the question away like it was no concern of mine. Something to help you get into a nice long sleep. Then we can begin your re-education. Your re-education. Don't fuck with me! I took a step towards her. My legs felt heavy. Palms sweaty noodles. Knees sweaty palm spaghetti. Was it just me? Or was it already getting hard to move? I'll never go through that again. You hear? I grabbed at her, but my hand struck the wall instead, almost a second after Anna had moved out of the way. Oh crap. Easy now. She put her hand on my shoulder. And just what were you going trying to do? Fuck off! I twisted around to get at her. But it was like moving underwater. Oh please, don't do this, Jack. You're making it too fun to just tease you. You're making it too fun to tease you. I won't be able to hold back. I stumbled down, just barely catching myself before a head hit the floor. My eyes wandered up the ceiling. My limbs were lid. I felt I could not move. Oh boy. There you go. Help! That was a fly. Help. Trapped in a spider web. Honestly, what are you doing? Help. With no way out. Stop that. Help! The neighbors will think we're weird. I went to shout again. Something caught in my throat, and instead, I nearly coughed my lungs out to the floor. Are you all tuckered out now, sweetie? Goodness, you really had some fight in you. You're pretty scary. Next time, I'll definitely... What was that? I heard it then too. The front door handle rattled, and someone banged on it twice. Ah. I think I know who this is. And it dawned on me too. I tried to shout again, but it was still coughing. Oh no. Anna went to the front floor and tiptoes to check the peephole. She had put a hand over her mouth to stop her from giggling. To me, she mouthed the words, "Guess who?" I knew who. She was here early, and I failed her. Anna waited until the banging started again. In a single fluid motion, she unlocked the door, opened it, and stood back. Grace stumbled in, her toothpick of a knife in her hand. Great! Jack! What? Anna was a blur. She elbowed Grace in the stomach, then jumped back as if expecting Grace to slash at her. Grace did nothing of the sort. Her knife slipped from her hand. She fell down right after it. Huh? That's it? Really? After closing and locking the door again, Anna stepped closer, fearless now. She kicked Grace in the ribs. Ooh! Ah! You've invaded someone's home, and this is all you can do? Someone's precious home? Please, stop. I'm sorry. You're hopeless. She went to her purse and rummaged through it. I knew you had your hand in this. You're the only one who can corrupt my Jack this way. Well, no more. Anna brought back another syringe, this one filled with a clear liquid. This is a Jack dose. Try not to die, okay? Shit! Stop! Stop it! I managed to stand back up. I wasn't going to let this freak hurt Grace. Leave her alone! Christ's sake, don't do that! Do what? I looked again. It had clearly been done. The syringe was empty. Shit! I was too slow. Sit down. Be a good boy, patient. Sit down and be a good patient boy again. Well, I decided what I'll do with this girl. And then wandered off into another room. She shouted from there. Do we have any rope, Jack? I'm sure I brought some. I rushed to where Grace was on the floor. She wasn't squirming in pain anymore. Instead, she was lying down incredibly still. For a second, I thought she was dead, and my heart sank. But she was still alive. She was breathing quick, shallow breaths. Her eyes were closed but fluttering. Shit! I needed to get her to a doctor. I looked up the entrance. Come on, come on. By some miracle, Anna had left the keys in the door. What about duct tape, Jack? Hey, Jack! I managed to turn the key in the lock, even the state I was in. I turned back to Grace. Though she probably couldn't hear me, I had to tell her something. Grace! Oh, go get help! I'll be back soon! I couldn't carry her out. I was on the verge of collapsing on my own. The best I could do was get someone down the street to help me. I turned the handle, using both hands. The door wouldn't open. What the... Oh no. The door was bolted shut. Anna must have added the bolt lock on her own. Mine and Grace's apartment didn't have one. I tried to unlock it, but my fingers wouldn't move like I wanted them to. I tried and I tried again. At best, I managed to get my nails caught in the bolt, almost ripping them off. I nearly cried from frustration. Damn it, damn it, damn it! Oh, jeez. On the verge of giving up and letting go, I looked around the small apartment and found my means of escape. You jumped out the window! I either have to use my really nice cuffs on her or go to the... Jack? Where are... Oh, shit! Anna had seen me hanging out the window's legs first. She ran over to me. I slid further back. Jack, you'll fall! Yeah. It was a miracle I managed to slide back the curtains and open the window on my useless hands. Stay away from me! I was holding onto the windowsill on the open arms and I was slipping. No, you hurt yourself. Take my hand. I glanced at the window below. I glanced at the street below. When I'd gone to climb out, it didn't look like much of a drop. This was only the second floor after all. I wasn't sure now. There was so much empty space between me and the hard concrete. Dude, you're gonna shatter your ribs or something. Take my hand, Jack. If I landed well, though, I'd be fine. Probably. What are you waiting for? Grab my wrist. And I grabbed my wrist. Bye, bitch. Oh no, my hands let go. I was not connecting to anything. I floated. Ah! The impact knocked the wind right out of me. There wasn't much pain, but I knew I landed badly. I looked down at my body. My legs was a shape no legs should be. Okay. Jeez. This is intense. Oh. Okay. I come back to consciousness, grasping for air. I look at my leg. There's no blanket over it. I push the blanket aside. My leg is there in a cast. It's ramrod straight. The sight calms me. Only do I realize I'm not in my hospital bed. All together now. Shit! I'm in a wheelchair in some abandoned place. Oh my god, okay. It's cold. Good morning, sleepyhead. Anna is there. Anna's there with a large sack of who knows what at her feet. I wait until my breath is back before speaking. Of course you're here. Has there ever been a bad moment in my life without you? She says nothing, only smiles. I look around. So you kidnapped me. So from what I'm piecing together, she's kind of like a psychopath of just torturing Mr. Friday. She's basically a psychopath, obviously, not just a stalker. She's a psychopath. She enjoys torturing Jack when he finds love, blah blah blah, and all that stuff. Oh god, this woman's a psycho. The hospital will find you. No, no, no. I didn't kidnap you, darling. You were discharged. I did all the paperwork and everything. You got out a little early, I'm sure that makes you glad. But you were sleeping, so I had to sign for you as well. The doctor didn't mind though. He even let me cancel your rehab facility stay. Bitch. God damn it! That asshole of a doctor. So nobody's looking for me. This is it. She has me where she wants me. She's won, or at least that's what I want her to think. I slip my thumb under my cast and smile. It's still there, right where I put it. Why did you bring me here, Anna? And where is here? You mean you don't recognize it? My old house, I'm guessing. Take a look outside. Or no, that building where we burned the Grace's clothes, Grace's things. But it also could mean that this is where my old family used to be. I look out the busted windows. We are fairly high up. On the ground below us is a sea of tall grass. In the middle of the grass is a square of dark concrete. This is where you showed your love to me. By burning everything that reminded you of that girl. Tell me where she is now. Oh. I was surprised how nonchalant you are about this. Anna kicks the bag at her feet and it whines. Oh, she's still alive. Good. Oh, God. It isn't a bag. It's Grace. Bound and gagged. Untie her, goddammit! Can't you see she's hurt? She's not hurt. She's fine, see? Anna removes the rag she stuffed in Grace's mouth. I gave her water and kept her fed and everything. Well, most of the time. But I'll tell you what. She used to be a real handful. Grace only stares blankly. Let Grace go, you monster. Take those cuffs off! Grace's arms are cuffed behind her back. Her legs are cuffed together too. She mumbles something now. Let her go yourself. I'll give you the key. Uh-oh. Anna dangles the key in my face. It's never easy with you. What do you want? Are you serious? Are you actually serious? You're asking me what I want, Jack? I want the same gosh darn thing I've been telling you this whole time. To remember, right? Okay, here comes the truth. I want you to remember us. Well, I remember. You do? My feelings come up pouring out of me. I've been keeping bottled for so long. Yes, I do. You killed my family, my father, my mother, and even my fucking dog. There. No. No. We killed her family? Was it the other way around? Are you happy now, you sick freak? I saw your little picture book. That's how you have fun, is it? Reminiscing? Is that why you want me to remember that too? So you can see me scream and beg for my life? Well, F you. I'm not begging for anything. I take out the scalpel I stole from the doctor and hid it under my cast. If you come any closer, I'll gut you, I swear. You shouldn't have... Now let Grace go. This is between you and me only. She has nothing to do with it. Don't ruin more people's lives than you already have. Jack. I'm not asking twice. Do it! Oh, Jack. Anna heaves a resigned sigh. You really know how to disappoint a girl. Story of my life. When you said, darn it, I should have known, but for a second... What the hell are you talking about? Jack, you... fine. I'm done trying to do this, even though it would have been so romantic. They're both psychopaths. What are you? I feel something bad is coming. She reaches into her purse, takes out something small. She lets it fall to the ground. It's my journal. My hands are shivering. I don't understand. Jack? What? You got it all wrong, even after seeing the picture book. I didn't kill your family. I did. You killed mine. And yet somehow she still loves us. Oh! Her words are ones I hadn't considered. I hadn't dared consider them. But now that they've been said, I know that they are true. And that truth hits me like a bullet between my eyes. The dam I've had in my brain for 15 years breaks, spills over. Memories comes gushing out. Where am I? I'm somewhere dark and cramped. A hidey hole. I'm hiding. I'm back there. I don't think I ever really left. Where are you, Jack? Stop running away! No. Please don't let them find... Please don't let him find me. Please. Please, 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 please. There you are. Pain. So much pain it makes me want to vomit. I'm not used to it yet. I'll never get used to this. I don't think anyone could have lived with this pain. I can't. Mom, help me. Cold eyes. Like she is looking at dirt. It's always like this. Day in, day out. It will never stop. But one day it does stop. There is silence. Nothing but silence. A quiet so bottomless it lets nothing exist, especially not me. It isn't so bad. There's no pain. But things started moving again. I have no say in the matter. I'm being swept along. It's all right now, Jack. You're safe with us. A pair of warm strangers. I can't even imagine how tough it was for you. You can call me Mom if you want, but you don't have to. Mom? Yes. Oh, thank you so much, Jack. We love you. They pretend to be nice. They pretend to like me. They gave me food to eat and gave me books to read and all sorts of other things. They're trying to make me like them. They're very clever. But I'm more clever than they are. Oh boy. Somebody kills their dog. I like the dog. They must have killed the dog. It's what they'll do to me too. I know what they're like. What they're all like. I don't want to die. I've got used to living again. So one night I take a knife. I visit the girl they're keeping. With their blood still on mine. I did it. Did what? What was that noise? Thought it would be obvious with all that blood. I say it anyway. They're dead. They're dead? The girl's eyes wide open. The girl's eyes open wide. Her grip on the pillow tightens. Who is? Moms and Dad. I thought she'd be happy, but she started crying. They're not happy tears. They're sad tears. Scared tears, too. She's holding the pillow between us, like she wants it to protect her. She's afraid of me. Why? You're free now. They won't hurt you. She cries harder. It's so piercing in my ears. I don't understand. I did a good thing. I'll see you later. Jeez. The crying is so loud I have to go outside. It's cold. Streams rise from the warm blood. I did a good thing, didn't I? I did. There's no doubt now. I think of their eyes when they woke up with their necks opened up. They weren't angry. I didn't know what they were. Now I think they were sad. I'm confused. So confused. I'd never been this confused. I dropped the knife. Sobs come out of me even though I don't want to cry. It's all too much. The world has become crashing down on me. I can't handle it. I'll break. I hear a voice then. It's coming from inside me. It's my own voice. It's whispering. It says, "This did not happen to you. It didn't happen at all to anyone. It was all a dream. You'll forget about it in the morning." So I lay down and I sleep. And by morning, I've forgotten. This all comes back to me in a single flash of understanding. I sit there for a minute, barely breathing, as the weight of it passes over me. When I finally looked around again, I realized my jaws hurt, and I've been clenching it. Do you? Yes. I remember now. Anna still looks suspicious of me. Can you prove it? You used to have short hair, Anna. I teased you about it. I said you looked like a boy. You're Anna takes a few steps towards me. She collapses with her head in my lap. You're back. I'm so happy. I'm so happy I could die. There. I run my fingers through her hair. I can't help but pity her. Anna starts talking, and her sobs make it hard for her to speak. I knew if I wanted. I knew if I waited, you'd come back to me. Anna started talking, but her sobs make it hard for her to speak. I knew if I waited, you'd come back to me. That was really cruel. You know what you did? You showed me everything and then went away. I offer her the end of my blanket. She blows her nose on it and takes a few breaths. I offered her the end of my blanket. She blows her nose on it and takes a few deep breaths to calm herself. Thanks. You taught me everything, you know. You taught me everything, you know, Jack. I can't ever thank you enough for that. At first I was scared and I hated you. I was really stupid, huh? But the more I thought about you and I thought about you a lot, the more the truth became so obvious. You show me what the world is really like. There are sheeps and there are wolves. You are a wolf and I am too, right? That's what you saw in me back then, right? That's why you spared me. Okay, we got two psychos. And that's why I love you. Because we are made for each other. You love me? I do. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. And you love me too. I see. This is where I love her or kill her? Anna kissed me on the cheek before picking the scalpel up from the ground. I dropped it at some point. She places it gently on my lap, She places it gently on my lap, then wheels me over to Grace. Grace is lying on her side. Her eyes are focused now. They're looking at me. I can't help but feel she's not seeing me. I'm close enough to hear the words she's hissing out. Kill her. Kill her. Please. There's a whistling quality to her voice. I bend down and pull her lips back. Alright, this is where I guess we make the big decision. She's missing some teeth. Oh my goodness. I turn to Anna. Well. That's, how many? Just 4. No more than that. And I didn't enjoy it or anything. She just really wouldn't shut up until I did that. Anna's eyes dart sideways. I follow them and see a pair of pliers on the ground alongside a towel and a bottle of what might be a rubbing alcohol. Are you mad? I didn't answer. How do I feel? You know, I didn't kill Buddy. What? What? You didn't? No. Then who did? I shrugged. It could have been anyone. Anna thinks it over, but eventually also shrugs. Oh, it doesn't really matter, really. I guess it doesn't. We're so fucked up. Kills Grace? Does not kill Grace. That should be the good ending. Jack does not kill Grace. Let's go with this one. I'm going with this as the canon ending. Keys. Give me the keys, Anna. Are you sure? Yes. Anna looks at me very carefully. In the end, she hands me the keys to Grace's cuffs. I bent over to the side so I can unlock them. It's very awkward at first, but I soon get the hang of it, and Grace is free. She's lying down on the ground. I think she's asleep. I touch one of her wrists where the cuffs have dug into her skin. She breathes and sharp, doesn't wake up. Her lips are cracked. She's very pale. Why did you do that? Why do you think? I ask you first. I placed my blanket under Grace's head so it isn't touching the hard concrete. Is it a part of your plan? I wheel myself around to face Anna. My arms are tired. I'm weak. Jack? The scalpel is still in my hand. My plan, huh? My master plan. Okay, we're gonna kill her then. Oh, shit. If I don't kill Anna, I'm probably gonna kill myself. I toss the scalpel out through one of the glassless windows. It makes no sound as it hits the ground. There is no plan. There never has been one. Anna stares. Go call for help. We need to get Grace to a hospital. Who are you? My name is Jack. It's nice to meet you. No, you're not. How come you remember everything? You're still... I thought... I'm sorry, Anna. I caused you so much harm, more than I can ever repay. No, you never. I killed your parents. Who cares about that? They were sheep. They were people. They were people. We're people too. There's only people. Shut up. It's true. No, you're wrong. I'm so sorry. Yeah, we're gonna die. Anna takes out a knife and holds it to my throat. Is it Grace's knife? The one she wanted to kill Anna with? I'm not so sure. It could be. Either way, she passes it against my jugulars. Stop playing tricks with me. Please. I can't take it. Don't do this, Anna. If she kills me, her future is also done. If she kills me, her future is done for. I can't let that happen. This is my fault. Put the knife down. Or what? You'll do what? I won't do anything. I'd never hurt you. I want you to be happy. Then... Anna forces my finger around the knife's handle. Take this and... Wiping her eyes, she turns my wheelchair until I'm facing Grace. I'm not killing her. Do it. I'll be happy then. Kill her. I can't. Why not? I am not who you think I am. The man she thought I was doesn't exist. He never did. What I did when we were kids was a mistake. No, it was a mistake. It wasn't. You were my hero. Right? She's struggling. She might accept the truth, or maybe she won't. It can't be easy, realizing that there was no meaning behind the most important thing that's ever happened to you. I can't stand watching her. I squeezed my eyes shut. A part of me wishes Anna will reject the truth, because then she won't blame me. The guilt I have right now is already so strong it could crush me. If she starts blaming me for what happened, I don't know what I'll do. But I also see how selfish this is. I should feel guilty. I am guilty. I've gone all these years without even knowing about the horrible things I've done. That's a crime in itself. I deserve every bad thing that comes my way. I should be shot, hanged, worse things too, and I don't have the right to complain. I realize I'm still holding the knife. What if No. There's a hand on my shoulder. I don't want to look. Is it Grace? I look. Grace? What? A cool breeze wakes me up. Thank God, something woke me up. I hate being stuck in the past. You're finally awake, Jack. Did you have a nice dream? Should I tell her? I don't remember. I was just about to wake you myself. You can't ask us to come out here and then spend all day snoozing. It's not fair. I laughed. Sorry. I'll make it up next time, alright? Well, okay then. If you say so. Grace flashes a smile. She's got all her teeth again. She's used to have an outline of a wound on her neck, but that's gone now. Not a trace of it. You could say that about all three of us, not a trace of anything. If someone came by, walking by, they might think we had no worries or regrets or anything bad in our lives. The girls are up on their feet. I tried to get up too, but I'm having trouble. Need some help? Please. Anna takes my right hand, Grace scrambles to take my left. They pull me up together. We start slowly walking back. I've really slept for a long time. The sun is much farther in the sky than it was. It's casting a long shadow. There are people watching us from afar. When are we going to do the scan? I don't know when we can. Promise it won't take too long. Okay, yeah, I promise. This seems to satisfy her. I take a deep breath, my lungs fill with fresh air. I love it. It's so peaceful. There's nothing around for miles. Well, almost nothing. There's that one building. It looks like a mansion. You wouldn't think it was anything else. It's great out here, isn't it? It's pretty nice. Yeah, it isn't home, but I really like it here. And I met so many new people. You know, if there's one thing I've managed to learn is that you need as many friends as you can get in life. What is going on here? This is not an ending I was expecting. A whole bunch of people to love. It makes everything so much easier to bear. And you might get hurt, sure, but that's how life is. I guess to most people this is all extremely obvious, but it took me a long time to figure it out. At one point, I even thought I could make it through life alone. And maybe I could have made it alone, but I didn't have to. Grace showed me this. Grace taught me how sweeter life was when you had someone to share it with. But even after learning that, I was still cold and rude to people. I was cold and rude to people I worked with and to the other patients in the hospital. I was like that with anyone other than Grace. That was no way to live life. It was Anna who, in her own way, taught me that I had to change. One person to share life is not nearly enough. It's like building a house with only a single thin wall. A house with only one wall. That's the metaphor I've heard used. I think it's a good one. If there's only one relationship in your life that really matters, and something that happens to that relationship, your whole life can crumble just like that. If I had known from the start, things could have gone a lot better. But I didn't know it, so that's that. There's no use in beating myself over it. Not over that. I should be grateful instead. I don't think I'll ever thank you two enough. Thank us for what? For helping me sort out my mess of a life. That's a strange way of describing what I did. No, for real, I mean it. Thank you. What's with all that all of a sudden? I just felt like saying it. We take a little break so I can stretch my leg. I massaged my knee. It's starting to hurt. I met someone new the other day, by the way. And honestly, I'm bad at meeting new people and making friends. But I damn well tried. I met a woman named Anne. Funny, huh? I'll have to introduce you to her. I think you'll get along great. A woman? Hey, don't get jealous now. I'm not. There's no reason for you to be jealous of anyone, Grace. Or you, Anna. You're the most important people to me in the world. That's true, and the girls know it's true. They mean the world to me. I care about them and they care about me. That's what truly matters. What kind of love, little sappy ass. What kind of weird ass dreaming is this? Is this a dream or is this an actual ending? Jack, did you happen to be dreaming about what happened before? Ah, how do you know about these things? Just a guess. It looked like you were having a nightmare. Does it still bother you? Of course, it still bothers me. Everything that happened was my fault after all. Again with that. Jack, do you think your new friends will want to see you blame yourself? Do you think we want that? To see you in pain? You should let it go already. No, I can't do that. Someone's got to take the blame. I will not allow a crime that horrible to go unpunished. I can't let myself go blameless. So, if no one else finds me guilty, I will find myself guilty. The world needs to be fair. Then I'm to blame as well. I did some disgusting things. Me too. If things had gone how I wanted, I would have done something really bad. So we shouldn't be forgiven either? No, that's different. What I did was much worse. For God's sake, you two, I killed 2 people who were doing their best to help me. Your parents, Anna. If I don't feel guilty for that, what should anyone feel guilty for? I did something unforgivable. I deserve much worse than just feeling guilty. So I thought this was a dream, but I guess this is actually just time moved on. Huh. Grace and Anna looked at each other, worried. Don't worry, I'm not gonna do anything stupid. If I thought there was no point in going on, if I thought we were beyond saving, I would have ended it all in that empty building. You don't mean that. The pain in my knee was spread upwards. My thigh is cramping. I guess this is his punishment. That he'll have like an eternity of cramps and knee shooting pains on his leg. I sit down in the grass. Your leg hurts? Yeah. Maybe that means will ring soon. Yeah, maybe that's it. Can I help? It's fine. It'll pass. Well, I guess we got both of them. Both of our waifus then. Not sure how I feel about these two. Grace is actually a good girl, but then when she started saying maybe we should kill her, she's just as almost as psychopathic as Anna. You shouldn't be so selfish, Jack. About my leg? You know I'm not. I'm not talking about that. You say you can forgive yourself for what you did, but you're the only one thinking of yourself. I know. She's right. You're not thinking about how people will feel around you. I know, but I just can't. You two, do you not feel how bad what you... You two, do you not feel bad about what you did or tried to? Their eyes met again. Of course we feel bad. Yeah, I'm not going to die. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. There's still plenty of bad feelings between us. How could there not be? But we both know what we need to do. We need to move on. Not to mention what happened, but to accept it and keep on living. We haven't managed that yet, but at least we're trying. So, please try with us. Yeah. Can I do that? Can I make myself throw away this awful weight? I'll try. Okay? I can't say I'll do it, but I'll promise I will try. Thank you. That's all we wanted to hear. Now help me get up, will you? Now help me get up, will you? Alright, I guess that's it. You know, we were just talking about something, Anna and me. When you were asleep, we were saying how someone like just walking by we were just saying how someone just walking by, we would look totally carefree. No kidding, I must have heard you in my sleep. I was thinking the same thing. It's true. We managed to make it out that madness without any real scars to show for it. Well, didn't Grace lose her teeth? I didn't mean there's her leg, but don't worry, it will heal too. So, if you ever go by that, there's no reason why our spirits wouldn't heal either. Yeah, that's what we were saying. Don't you think so too? And don't you think it would be nice? Yeah, I see what you mean. It would be nice. It's not the most exciting thing to look forward to, but it really would be nice. You know what? You know what? Screw excitement. I've had enough of that. Give me a boring life. Anna laughs. I feel the same way. I'm so much more at peace now with all that excitement. Yeah, I get it too. Let's go then. I take the girls by their hands. Huh? Where are we going? What do you mean? We've got boring, happy lives to look forward to. I take a few grand steps. Forward. Leg cramps up again and it sends me to a tumbling on the ground. Jack, are you alright? Are you hurt? Laughter spills out of me. I'm not hurt at all, but I had such a dumb fall that I can't help but laugh. You two laugh too. Yeah. The girls see I'm okay, so they laughed a little too. Seeing them happy warms my heart. At that moment, I made my decision. I told them I would try to stop blaming myself, but I didn't truly mean it. I mostly said it because they wanted me to say it. But now I'm sure. I'll do anything to make them happy. Ooh, do ya? To make them happy, I'll stop myself from being miserable if I can. No, I know I can do it. I'll do it for them. I'll shake off this weight, and I'll be happy. I think I've stumbled upon something incredible. I found myself a life worth living. Huh. Wow. That's it, huh? Whew. I don't know how to feel about this game. For a free game, this was offering a lot more than I thought. Really. I guess you can say it was kind of a light psychological torture. But in the end, I felt pretty satisfied. Man, Anna really came close to being Monica. I still say Monica's a little bit scarier. But man, I honestly thought this was going to have a very bad ending. But somehow I made it through with a happy ending. So this is why we're going to go back and see what some of the bad endings are. Starting with Grace. We're going to kill Grace. I planted the knife. Grace's neck blossoms red. It's the third time I've seen this strange sort of fountain. I forgot how pretty it was. But the smell is still awful. Anna crouches down next to me again. You did well. Your shoes are wet. It doesn't matter. Now you come back to me, nothing else matters. I love you. I love you. Oh my, I didn't know you can just kill Anna also. Well, let's kill everyone then. Oh boy. Anna looks down at her bleeding throat. She's surprised, but not too surprised. Whoops. My hand slipped. She opens her mouth to speak. Red comes out. Shh. It's all right. Let it happen. Anna reaches out to strangle me, to caress me, but her hands fall short. She grips the edge of my wheelchair instead, and when she falls back, she takes me with her. Ow. I'm lying on my back, my left leg still in its cast, pointing to the ceiling. Damn. I had a feeling it would end this way. But that's okay. I made the world a better place. I glance at Grace and Anna. They're still twitching, but their eyes are like glass. I'll see you later. Yep, that's what I thought. My world goes red, then black, then nothing. Okay, interesting. Alright. We're gonna kill Grace again, but this time we're gonna live it out with Anna. Doesn't kill Anna. Honey, I love you too. Jack. What is it? I'm tired. Hang in there. You're almost done. Anna is shoveling dirt onto a spot on the ground. We're burying her body, aren't we? Help me. I would if I could. When she's done, I hand her a towel so she can wipe the sweat off her face. Great work. Thanks. But don't you think it's a little obvious? The amount of dirt is the only spot that's not overgrown with grass or weeds. It's obvious. It's obvious, but it doesn't matter. But don't you think it's a bit obvious? The amount of dirt is the only spot that's not overgrown with grass or weeds. It's obvious, but it doesn't matter. No one ever comes here. I see. Anna is wheeling me away. She's humbling as she walks. We're on our way home. It's good to be back. I'm sorry I took so long. That's okay. Anna brings her head down to mine. How long you took doesn't matter. You're here now. My love. She's cute. I want to tease her. Hey, you're the one you're taking me to rehab place, aren't you? No way. I'm never letting you out of my sight again. What if you want to meet someone cute girls out? What if I want to meet some cute girls out there? If you do that, I'll bury them too. I expect nothing less. But keep in mind, I'm not going to let you baby me like that for a whole month. What the hell was that about? Sorry, Jack. I couldn't help myself. You were so helpless and cute. Yeah, I sort of get it. Don't think I'm helpless now, though. Of course you're not. Just wait until I walk again. You'll see. You'll help me walk again, right? Of course. I learned all about that. I've been very busy, you know. I know. You've been busy all these years, haven't you? Yes. I tried to make myself into a perfect girl for you. Did I do well? You did well. I'm proud of you. Anna beams. You must be disappointed, though. All you get is me. That's not true. You're perfect the way you are. You can't not be perfect. That's what you showed me that night. You were like an angel of death. You were just... man, psycho. She got turned on from me killing her parents. Quite. Signs with pleasure. She's not looking at me. Her eyes are closed. She's not looking at me. Her eyes are closed. Hurry up, Anna. It's cold out here. Yes. Don't worry. We'll be home soon in no time. Can't wait. She pushes my wheelchair forward. We're going into the life I chose for us. The two worlds in the world of sheep. Alright. Interesting. Alright. Doesn't kill Grace. Keys. Alright, give her the keys. Unlock her. Yep, we're gonna kill Anna. Yes. I guess this is the part of it. Though my arms are heavy, I managed one quick swing. Huh. It's a good swing too. Anna doesn't even have time to bring her hands up to her throat. The drop in blood pressure drives her to the floor. She stares at me for a while, mouthing words I can't understand. Oh, God. I don't feel good about this either. Less than a minute later, she stops. She's gone. Phew. I place the scalpel in her hands and fold her fingers around it. That's not how it works. Fingers crossed. Behind me, I hear Grace stirring from her sleep. I get to her so fast I nearly run her over. Grace, are you awake? Can you hear me? Her eyes fluttered open. She sees me and smiles. Alright. I don't get to kill her as well, huh? So you're saying she did it to herself. Why? Why? I don't know why. Maybe she saw no way out? I say the first thing I can think of. I'm too tired for anything else. Yeah, you sure had her concern, huh? The inspector taps on my wheelchair with his foot. He seems as harmless. Or I hope he does. I hope he'll let me go soon. He doesn't. Come on, Friday. That can't be it. Give me the whole story. I repeat what I said. Anna killed herself. I don't know why. She must have lost her mind. The inspector doesn't look happy. He's been questioning me for hours. Now he's about to start over again, ask me everything once more. I can tell he's going to do it. He's done it so many times. But a knock on the door interrupts him. Is it my lawyer? Don't go running off now. He laughs as he walks off. A minute later, there's a crashing. Someone's throwing a chair. Within the hour, they let me leave. Okay. Oh, Grace. I'm visiting Grace in the hospital. She's been treated with she's been treated for fatigue and hydration. Hey, you'll be out soon, right? What do you want me to do when you get out of here? What's the first thing? She makes a happy sound. Oh, I thought about it a lot. But I don't know. I'd like to do anything as long as it's with you, Jack. I squeeze her hand. I want us to go on a long walk somewhere. Grace looks down at my leg. Yeah, I know. But I'll be walking again in no time. You'll see. I can't wait. Going for a nice long walk would be perfect. A nice long walk, somewhere far, far away. Even when she smiles, she doesn't show much teeth. Okay, yeah. She's teethless, kind of it. She must be self-conscious about how she looks, with 4 of them gone. I don't remember at all, but I think it's at least one was a front tooth. Poor girl. Hey, Jack. Well, it doesn't look that bad right now. Yeah? I know what you did, you know. What? I saw everything. You saw what? She brings a finger to one side of my neck and slides it across the other side. I saw that. The meaning is clear. And? Thank you. I hoped for so long that you'd come to save me, and there you were. You were so brave. It was amazing. I could never have done that. That's it? That's it? Or what? Were you worried I'd tell someone? Geez, you know I wouldn't do that. It was my idea to kill her in the first place, remember? And I love you too much to tell on you anyway. I told him Anna killed herself. That's why you put the knife in her hand, right? That was very clever of you. Now she's gone, and there's nothing in our way anymore. And now she's gone, there's nothing in our way anymore. Isn't that amazing? Yeah. Hey, Jack. I did think of something to do when I'm out, after all. What's that, Grace? I'll hold you close. And I'll never let you go, ever again. She's got the most innocent smile I've ever seen. I see. Well, I guess this is fine too. I smile. You like the sound of that, don't you? Yeah. Yeah, I was just... You like the sound of that, don't you? Yeah, I was just thinking. Yeah? Things are going so incredibly well. It's like the whole world is bending over back for us. Even though what, Jack? No, it's nothing. We have every right to be happy, don't we? We do. We deserve this. The most out of anyone in the world. Yeah, it's a little bit... is it really... No. Yeah, we do. We walked and smiled and laughed together. 2 people on their way to a happily ever after. Really? And that's it? To be honest, I honestly thought maybe everyone dies in the ending would be the ending that I would get. But man. They're all kind of satisfying, except I would say maybe the happiest ending. To me, that one was a little bit too fairy tale like. I think that was my main complaint about this game. Also, for a free game, this is actually quite long. Man, I've been reading these scripts for hours, and I still got streaming to do in about an hour and a half, so. Alright guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I like this game a lot. I give it a pretty good score. For a free game, I really cannot complain about it. The writing was actually quite interesting. It gave me one or two minor jump scares, and it kept me hooked even till the end. So yeah, this is Kill or Love. Feel free to look it up on Steam. It's available for free, I think. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.